The blonde blue-eyed beauty, Kim Basinger, was born Kimila Ann Basinger on December 8, 1953, in Athens, Georgia. She is an American actress and former model. As of mid-2023, she has appeared in 59 movies and TV shows. According to IMDb, out of the 38 awards she was nominated for, she won 14 of them, including 1 Academy Award and 1 Golden Globe Award. She is best known for her roles in LA Confidential, Batman, 9.5 Weeks, and Cellular. Miss Basinger was married twice. First to makeup artist, Ron Snyder, from 1980 to 1989. Next, she married Alec Baldwin. Well, I guess, there is no accounting for taste. They got married in 1993, and got divorced in 2002. Kim Basinger was born in Athens, Georgia, and is of English, Swedish, German, Scottish, and Irish origin. Her mother, Anne Lee, née Cordell, was a model, actress, and swimmer, who appeared in several Esther Williams films. Her father, Donald Wade Basinger, was a big band musician and loan manager. He also was a soldier in the U.S. Army, who landed on Normandy on D-Day. Kim Basinger is the third, or middle child, of 5, to her parents. During her childhood and early teenage years, Miss Basinger was an introvert, extremely shy, and averted social interactions in school. In a way, her shyness and social anxiety continues, for she has shunned talk shows, rarely turned up at Hollywood parties, spurned many invitations to present at the Oscars, and has even been absent from some of her own premieres. From about age 3 to her mid-teens, she was an ardent student of ballet. Later in her mid-teens, she overcame some of her shyness. She successfully auditioned for her high school cheerleading team. In 1971, at age 17, she entered America's Junior Miss Scholarship pageant, and ended up winning the crown of Athens Junior Miss. Unfortunately, she did not win at the state level. However, her beauty did make heads turn. She entered, and won, the Breck Scholarship, which enabled her to enter the modeling industry. She appeared in an advertisement for Breck shampoo, where she shared the screen with her mother, Anne Lee. She was offered a modeling contract with the Ford Modeling Agency. However, Miss Basinger wanted to pursue singing and acting, and decided to go to University of Georgia instead. After a couple semesters, she changed her mind. In 1973, she moved to New York, and signed on to the Ford Modeling Agency. During her modeling stint, Kim Basinger was featured as a cover girl for a wide array of magazines. Popularly known as the Breck Shampoo Girl, she went on to appear in several advertisements in the 1970s, which made her famous across the United States. Despite earning a whopping $1,000 per day income, Miss Basinger felt modeling was never her true calling. During her time in New York, she performed as a singer in Greenwich Village clubs, and was taking acting classes at the William Esper Studio. So, basically, Miss Basinger was juggling her modeling career with singing and taking acting classes. In 1976, Miss Basinger quit modeling and moved to Los Angeles. With that same year, she made a few sporadic guest appearances on TV shows, like Charlie's Angels and Macmillan and Wife. Actually, her Hollywood acting debut was on Charlie's Angels. When Farrah Fawcett Majors decided to leave the show, Miss Basinger was offered a regular role, but she turned it down, and the role went to Cheryl Ladd. In 1977, Miss Basinger landed her first regular role as Officer J.Z. Kane, in the police drama television series, Dog and Cat. Dog and cat is a slang term used by police officers to denote a male-female partnership. In 1978, she appeared in the made-for-TV movie, Katie, Portrait of a Centerfold, in which she played a small-town girl, whose ticket to Hollywood lands her in the centerfold of a men's magazine. She co-starred in the 1979 TV miniseries, From Here to Eternity. Next year, the miniseries spawned a weekly primetime soap opera of the same name, with many cast members reprising their roles, including Kim Basinger. She made her feature film debut in the 1981 rural drama movie, Hard Country. She co-starred in the 1982 adventure thriller film, Mother Lode. Miss Basinger became a Bond girl with the release of the 1983 Bond spy film, Never Say Never Again. This movie remains one of her most memorable roles to date. The success of the Bond movie increased her popularity, and she went on to land memorable roles. She posed nude for Playboy magazine in 1981. However, her 1981 Playboy shoot was not published until 1983. Cosmetics firm, Revlon, severed their contract with Miss Basinger in early 1983 for violating a no-nudity clause. Funny thing is, several months later, when she was getting a lot of publicity for the Bond film, Revlon came back to her. But she turned them down flat. She played the romantic interest in the 1984 American baseball drama movie, The Natural. Miss Basinger was nominated for her first Golden Globe for her role in the film. She gained immense popularity in Europe, especially in France, for her role in the 1986 erotic romantic drama, 9½ Weeks. The movie was originally filmed in 1984, but was considered too explicit. And so, was heavily edited for its US release, which then bombed in the US box office. However, the unedited version of the film became a huge success when it was released to the rest of the world. Miss Basinger played the role of a shy, awkward woman who goes wild after drinking in the 1986 romantic comedy, Blind Date. In 1988, she starred in the science fiction comedy, My Stepmother Is an Alien. Before the close of the 80s, she starred in a few other movies, but their performance at the box office was mediocre. However, her biggest commercial success was playing the role of photojournalist and romantic love interest, Vicky Vale, in the 1989 superhero movie, Batman. She appeared in the 1993 comedy film, Wayne's World 2. Other than this film, the rest of her films in the early 90s had moderate box office returns. However, two notable ones were the live-action/adult animated, dark comedy fantasy film, Cool World, in 1992, and the heist crime film, The Real McCoy, in 1993. When she reneged on her verbal agreement to star in the 1993 film, Boxing Helena, the producers sued her for breach of contract, and a jury ordered her to pay $8.1 million, which ultimately forced Miss Basinger to declare bankruptcy. 1997 was a comeback year for Kim Basinger. She co-starred in the 1997 quintessential neo-noir crime film, LA Confidential, where she played the role of a high-class hooker. She won an Academy Award, a Golden Globe Award, and a Screen Actors Guild Award for her role in the film. In addition, she was also nominated for a BAFTA Award for her performance. Funny thing is, she initially turned down the role twice before accepting it, because she was tired of being offered roles of playing prostitutes. Similarly, some of the roles she turned down in the past include Basic Instinct, 1992, and Risky Business, 1983. Miss Basinger portrayed an alcoholic mother in the 2002 rapper drama movie, 8 Mile. She depicted a science teacher in the 2004 action thriller movie, Cellular. She co-starred in the 2006 political action thriller film, Sentinel, where she plays the role of the First Lady. Miss Basinger starred as the chronically depressed wife of a jaded film executive in the 2009 drama film, The Informers. Her other films in the 2000s decade had moderate success. In the 2010s, she appeared in a few other films. In 2017, Kim Basinger was back in the limelight with the erotic romantic drama movie, 50 Shades Darker, which was the sequel to the 2015 film, 50 Shades of Grey. In 50 Shades Darker, she played Eleanor Lincoln, the business partner and former lover of the male protagonist. Like 50 Shades of Grey, the 50 Shades Darker movie was a box office success. In 2018, Miss Basinger reprised her role in the film's sequel, 50 Shades Freed. However, her scenes were cut out. But, in the unrated version, they were added back in. As trivia, Miss Basinger is a vegetarian and an ardent supporter of animal rights. The beautiful model turned actress and singer, Kim Basinger, rose to prominence, starting in the 1970s. She was hailed as a sex symbol of the 1980s and 1990s. She is now globally revered for her illustrious body of work, now spanning over 4 decades. Thank you for watching. Hope you found this video informative and entertaining. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. We do like to know and hear your feedback. We also have merchandise available for purchase on our Teespring store. Link to our store is in the description section below. And, if you have the means, please consider supporting us on Patreon, where we post bonus material. Till next time, this is the Peeping Loony, saying cheers, and have a good day.